do not approach or take action against Cam, McLeod, or Bryer, and I can't pronounce the name correctly, schmegelsky. Since elementary school, both of them have been best friends with each other. One of them had been living with his grandmother for the last 2 years. They got jobs together at Walmart in their hometown of Port Alberni. On the 12th of July 2019, they went on a trip to look for work in Whitehorse, Canada, and the Yukon Territory. After several days in Whitehorse, they decided it wasn't what they had expected, and then stopped contacting their families sometime after that point. Or before it, excuse me. On the 15th, Chynna Deese and Lucas Fowler were found dead. They were alive on the 13th. Leonard Dyck was found dead on the 19th. By the 21st, Cam, McLeod, and Bryer, I can't pronounce his name, were on surveillance footage at a Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan co-op store. I'm assuming that's Saskatchewan. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because of this. This is literally all that's happened. This is all we have. This is a spree killing, not a mass shooting. Do not mislabel this. Number one. Number two, no one has any idea why the heck they're doing this. Next, there isn't enough information being released because the Canadian Police Department is keeping stuff close to the cuff for whatever reasons. Next, they've gone a ridiculously large distance. Next, they're alleged shooters still, but here's the reason they're connected to all of these. Everywhere that these murders happened is a car they had contact with, or a car from a previous victim, or whatever, that was burned out. Burning a car destroys a ridiculously large amount of evidence. And it makes it very difficult to retrieve anything except what kind of car it was and be able to get a serial number off of it. It slows people down finding you. They started down here in the lower left-hand corner, and they went 2,000 kilometers away. They got to Whitehorse up there at number 2. And then they doubled back, and apparently this is where their bodies were found on the 15th. Meanwhile, Jade City, British Columbia, a shop owner said McLeod and the other guy visited her store on the 18th. Then they went here, and the vehicle, the burned out, one of the alleged murderers' burned out van was discovered 2 kilometers from this guy's body. And then they were found over this way. Teenagers were seen driving through this area, but the police declined telling anybody on the 22nd why they believed they were on the move in that direction. Next, Gillam, Manitoba, 23rd. They were reportedly spotted driving through the area, and a burned-out car again was found. Burned-out cars, dead bodies, 3 people dead, and these 2 guys. Now, the reason I'm showing this information this way is because graphically this is the best I could do. I'm not going to do another video on this. Over the entire area they've covered, this is what is known so far as I can find. By the time I do this video, we'll have no useful data in it that's valid anymore. Someone will find more information, and this video will be worthless. And I'm okay with that, because honestly, I've been asked to comment on this, that's all. This is one of the 2 images that have been released of them being in a hardware store. This is them in the line at the checkout counter. The one on the left is the first image. The second image is him going through. He's directly behind him. You can see his face right over here. And that's all I have. Don't approach them. Call the police about them. Next, even though there's a lot of evidence showing they're associated with these murders, please do not, under any conditions at all, do anything violent towards them. Number 1, if they are the murderers, they're going to kill you. Number 2, if they're not the murderers, you are now a murderer. Do not attack or come near these individuals. Simply report to the police where they are immediately. And the reason I'm saying this from the United States is, in case you didn't notice from that damn map, they started off near the American border, and they're already on the other side. They're very mobile. They can go anywhere. All they'd have to do is just blow through a checkpoint someplace, and they'll be in your area. Okay? And we only know of 3 people being killed. There may be more. Do not approach them. Do not communicate with them. Do not attack them. Don't do a damn thing. Just call the police and let them handle it. And hope that they get there as fast as possible. Again, the images of their faces will be useful here. Do not go anywhere near these 2 individuals. Don't look at any rumor milling off the internet. Stay away from them. Call the police if you see them. If you see only one or the other, it's probably the wrong person, but call the police anyway, just to make sure. Last seen in the basically upper right-hand corner of the map in Canada. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.